Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just thought I'd pop on and do like a type of book review. I don't know whether this is something new that I'm adding to my YouTube content, but those of you who know me, I love to read. Okay, I like read everything pretty much if I can. If I like the way the back sounds, that's really cool. And I've also seen where you can get like blind date book, like blind books, I think they're called, where you get sent a book and you don't really know anything about it, which I think is awesome. So I'd love to do something like that. Or this is, like I say, this is all new to me, so any ideas of what you want to see or what we could do, I'm open to ideas. So I thought I'd just come on and share with you some of the books that I've read or I'm reading at this particular moment in time, and just give you a breakdown of what they're about. Obviously not giving any spoilers because I don't want to do that. It's terrible when people do that anyway to you. But yeah, I tend to generally go around the romance, the thriller types. What I generally tend to do is read a romance and then a thriller, then a romance and thriller. But like I say, it depends on the blurb. I'll read almost anything, apart from, I'm not a huge fan of sci-fi. Now I don't mind watching certain things about sci-fi, but reading, I find it very, very descriptive, and I'm not a lover of very, very descriptive writing. Saying that, I have read huge books like Stephen King, The Stand, Swan Song. All of those are very, very descriptive books, and they were fantastic books, like literally fantastic books. So if it's something that I'm really, really into, then yes, okay. But generally, if it's sci-fi, I probably wouldn't pick it up. But then, saying that, if I didn't know about it, I might like it. I don't know. So I should perhaps venture out. But anyway, I'll get on to the book that I've read. So this book here is called 5 Survive. So it's got 8 hours, 6 friends, 1 sniper. And it's by an author called Holly Jackson. I've never read any of hers before. Myself, my partner, and my children were in Waterstones, and I mean, like, literally my favourite shop ever. One of my favourite shops, but I just love the smell. Anyway, my daughter wanted a book, and one of these books were on offer. I think it was like buy one, get one half price. Literally, I'll spend loads of money on books. I've got a bit of a problem when it comes to book buying. I've got so many that I need to read, but I cannot help buying books. Like I say, if I read the blurb and I think, oh my god, that looks good, I might need to get it there and then. So anyway, this is the book that I've just read. So I will give you a rundown of what this says on the blurb. So it says, Red Kenny is on a road trip with 5 friends when their RV breaks down in the middle of nowhere. This is no accident. Someone is out there and someone wants one of them dead. With 8 hours until dawn, the 6 friends must escape or work out which one of them is the target. Buried secrets will be forced to light and not everyone will survive the night. And then it's got a heart-pounding, addictive thriller from the multi-million best-selling author of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. And The Guardian have put a nail-biting thrill ride. So yeah, this is 5 Survive. Basically, it pretty much tells you everything on the back. But yeah, it's obviously an American book. It's based in America, somewhere. Don't ask me where. And it's about a group of friends who are on a trip. I think it's like somewhere like, so the age of them, they're going on like a spring break or something. So they're like college students. And you've got some older ones that are driving, and some of the younger ones then with them. But anyway, there's a group of 5 friends. They're traveling to like spring break. Obviously something happens with the RV, and an RV is like a big camp, like a motorhome, I think, to like people in the UK. I think that's what they call them in America, is RV. Anyway, so it's like a big camper van, motor van on wheels. And yeah, so 5 of them are traveling to spring break, and something happens to the RV. There is a sniper. It's not good, basically. But basically what happens is that they've got to reveal a secret between the 5 of them. Someone's holding a secret, and this secret is the key to whether they survive or whether they die. So yeah, I will give this book. It was a good book. I'd probably give it maybe a 3 out of 5. Only because, but I don't know whether this is my fault. Only because I figured out what was going to happen. Now, sometimes the type of books I read have all got the same similar sort of patterns, so you can sometimes guess what's going to happen. But this one was quite obvious as to what was going to happen, right? You know, very close to the beginning, and you kind of figure out stuff before it happens, and that to me takes away the suspense a little bit. But again, that might not happen to you. I don't know. Overall, it was a really good book. But yeah, I did kind of guess what happened, and it was what happened in the end. So the ending was okay. But yeah, so that is 5 Survive. The next one I'm going on to, I think, is either One of Us is Lying by Karen McManus. McManus, I think that's right. This is based on a Netflix series. Now, I've seen the Netflix series, and I've also got the second. I think this is a book of 4. I think there may be 4. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, it usually says in the back, doesn't it? Oh yeah, also available. One of Us is Next. 2 Can Keep a Secret. The Cousins. You'll Be the Death of Me, and Nothing More to Tell. So again, I'm trying to think where I found this. I'd been looking in the works for it for ages and ages and ages, and I couldn't find it, so it definitely wasn't the works. Because I managed to get One of Us is Lying and One of Us is Next. Even though I know what happens because of the Netflix series, I'm hoping it's a little bit different because it's a book. So yeah, so I'm either going to try that one, but then that means that then I've got to go on to the next one. So I don't know whether I'm quite in the mood to read like a sequel-y type book. So it's either going to be that one or this one here, The Perfect Wife by J.P. Delaney. Have I read one of hers? Oh, I'm sure I've read him, her, I don't actually know. I'm sure I have read one of these. So yeah, I don't know which one to read. Guys, give me a sort of pick which one you would read out of those 2. So One of Us is Lying or The Perfect Wife. And the blurbs are, for One of Us is Lying, is Yale hopeful Bronwyn has never publicly broken a rule. Sports star Cooper only knows what he's doing in the baseball diamond. Bad boy Nate is one misstep away from a life of crime. Prom queen Addie is holding together the cracks in her perfect life. And outsider Simon, creator of the notorious gossip app at Bayview High, won't ever talk about any of them again, because he dies 24 hours before he can post their deepest secrets online. Investigators conclude it's no accident. All of them are suspects. How far would you go to keep your secrets? So that's that one. And then The Perfect Wife is Abby wakes in a hospital bed with no memory of how she got there. By her side is her husband Tim, the driven British founder of one of the world's most groundbreaking tech companies. They met when she joined his startup as artist in residence, their marriage a Silicon Valley fairy tale. But as Abby's memories return, she realises there's something missing from Tim's version of events. Because 5 years ago, Abby Cullen Scott was pronounced dead. So yeah, so I don't know which one to go for, so help me out. Those are my choice to next. I would usually go for a romance, but I don't know whether I've picked up any. I've got like a list. I'm looking over there because that's my shelf of to be reads. So yeah, but those 2 are my next 2. So I will pop back on and share with you what those are like, if anyone is interested. And like I say, this one, 3 out of 5. Yeah, it gets 3 out of 5. If anybody's read it, let me know. And see what you think as well, or if anybody wants to read it. Like I say, it is a good book, but it's a little bit predictable. So yeah, I I've really enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I love like book reviews and things like that. I love watching other people's book reviews too. So yeah, I am hoping to do more of this type of content, or maybe do some sort of book club, or I don't know, it's quite nerdy, but we shall see. But thank you ever so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I shall see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.